Fallon, we got a gift, and I'm not joking here. This is from the Riverside. Here's a plug. The Riverside soy candles from Duluth, Minnesota. You cannot like it because we like everything else from them, and they don't care.
Okay.
I mean, I'm giving them, hi, you got a plug here.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
I would like you to smell.
Don't tell her the name.
You don't want me to tell her the name?
See if she can guess.
Okay, Eric, right now, put underneath, write what the flavor is.
I feel like this is a trick.
Here we go.
Oh, no, I don't want it. It's kind of, it's not that it's not.
Oh, God, it's what?
It's savory. I don't want it anymore.
It is.
I don't want it anymore. I don't want it to attach itself to my hair.
Tater tot hot dish candle.
I would eat it, but I don't want to smell it. No.
Roll the open.
Here we go. Have a seat. Save your energy. We have an hour.
I said if I was going to do TV, because I was never not going to be myself.
We're all the people who are a little bit different.
You're sitting next to one on the couch. So let's just say that.
Yourself, but not too much of yourself.
Now, here's Jason.
Nice to meet ya, everybody. Hello. Wow, we have overflow in the audience today. Well, welcome to the old show. I'm Jace. It is. Let's start with this. It's the ultimate sweet and salty indulgence. Dipping. And let's see how many people do this. I don't like this. Dipping French fries in ice cream. Who does that? Well, okay. Well, now you can have that together in one snack. So the Good Potato people of Ore-Ida teamed up. Now this is no joke. This is Good Pop to create this limited edition fudge and vanilla French fry pop. Yeah, I'm not kidding. The guys, this isn't fake. It's basically ice cream covered in chocolate and rolled in potatoes. The creators hope to replicate the taste of fries dipped in ice cream, and right now it's only available at goodpop.com, but every time they put some new inventory up there, it sells out each day. I'm a big no on that one. No, absolutely not, no. But I am a yes for music. Leo, let's get this started. Here we go, everybody. Say hello to Fallon, everybody. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Would you like some orange juice? I have some back there. How you doing?
Good. I would try that. I don't know if it'd be my favorite, but my favorite food group is potato. So
mine is too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My favorite. Yeah, absolutely.
Love it in every way.
I don't care if they're smashed, mashed, fried, fillet, boiled,
baked,
no, yeah,
sauteed,
scalloped.
Yeah.
Scalloped potatoes. I don't care.
Give it to me.
I'm not. Yeah. My favorite when I worked at Red Lobster was a baked potato. Red Lobster had the greatest baked potatoes because they would cover the top of it with butter and then kosher salt, and then they would bake it, and the salt would keep the moisture inside the potato skin. Yeah.
So it was science.
It was science, is what I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah.
I'm more of I prefer a waffle fry version of a potato, but
no.
Jeff was disgusted immediately.
Why are you, executive producer Jeff? You don't like waffle fries?
They're never cooked all the way through.
Yes, they are.
I think they have to be.
I am a fry expert. Look.
Whatever. Good. Good Lord, Ebenezer, you gonna let Tiny Tim eat this Christmas? How can he hate waffle fries?
He hates warm cookies too, to be fair.
Let me ask the audience. This might be a Minnesota thing. We taped the show for all of you in Orlando, Chicago, Seattle. Do you dip your waffle fries in seasoned sour cream?
Yeah.
Right?
No. No.
You don't?
No, I'm not. It's fine. I know, I'm not from Minnesota. My husband does. He loves it.
Oh.
He always does the $1.50 upcharge for it. Like, why spend less? Yeah.
Sister, you can afford it. You're fine. You're fine, sister.
He's like, oh, that costs more. I'll take two. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's there's by the lake house. There's a restaurant called Pine Brook with the fish fry. I get the fish fry. They make the best French onion soup.
Oh.
So it's a French onion soup, the all-you-can-eat fish fry with waffle fries, and I get the seasoned sour cream. Oh, I am real happy.
I was gonna say, how's your stomach feel after that? Feels a little concretey.
The vodka settles it.
Oh,
yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Nice,
Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. I can hear my mom. Ew, I didn't teach you to dip your fries in that. Yeah, my mom's a very plain eater there. Okay, let's start off with this. Goodbye to a TV legend. Literally, I mean, you know, I say this a lot. That word is overused. It's worthy for him. Actor and comedian Bob Newhart died Thursday. We lost him at the age of 94. Here he is on Johnny, one of his many appearances on Carson. He was known for his deadpan delivery. He stammered a bit on purpose. It was part of his delivery. And it was a career that lasted more than 6 decades. 6 decades for Bob. So, and by the way, this whole first segment's devoted to Bob because this is television. He was television. It's appropriate. In the early 70s, Bob was approached by Mary Tyler Moore and her husband. They had MTM Productions to star in his very own show. Look.
Hello?
That's the legendary theme. Bob played a psychologist in one of my favorite cities, hello Chicago, on the Bob Newhart Show. It lasted 6 seasons. It was a ratings powerhouse for CBS, usually following the Mary Tyler Moore Show on Saturdays on CBS. It was Mary, Bob, and then the Carol Burnett Show. I mean, it was when networks actually programmed on Saturdays. Yeah, most actors in their career are lucky to have one successful sitcom, but in the early 80s, Bob did it again with Newhart. It premiered on the same network on CBS in 1982, and it featured Bob as an innkeeper in Vermont. That's my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl. That show lasted 8 seasons. So the show ended. Bob thought maybe it was going to end in 6, but then he kept it going through 8 seasons. Newhart ended in 1990, featuring what TV Guide considers the best TV finale. And now let me explain this in TV history before we roll this. For all you youngins out there, this finale was a dream sequence. It was playing off of and making fun of Dallas and St. Elsewhere. The woman you're getting ready to see connects to his first show. Watch this.
Honey, wake up. You won't believe the dream I just had. What? But don't you want to hear about it?
All right, Bob. What is it?
He told her that he dreamed that he ran a crazy inn in a nutty town in Vermont. That's Suzanne Plachette, who played Bob's wife in his first sitcom that I just showed you right there, making a surprise appearance at the end of Newhart, revealing the entire run of Newhart was a dream. Now, let me tell you that finale, not only does TV Guide name it #1, but it's one of the best little behind-the-scenes story, and I'll keep this brief. They never put that scene in a script. They did not tell the crew. The crew was out at dinner, and Bob had that set moved in, and there was a curtain. They called it a glider, I believe. They hid the set from the studio audience. They only moved the glider when they started filming, and they told the camera crew, I want your camera there, your camera there, your camera there, and when we go, just start rolling no matter what happens. Nobody knew but the writers, Bob and Suzanne Plachette. They brought Suzanne Plachette in under a blanket and put her in that bed.
Wow.
And when the audiences saw that set, they started clapping. They knew what was happening. It was one of the, and on a personal note, my uncle, Colin's uncle Saab, was in that finale. He's a prolific Japanese-American actor who played one of the Japanese businessmen who bought the inn from Bob.
Wow.
Yeah, Sabo, yeah. Modern audiences likely know Bob thanks to one particular Christmas movie, Elf. Yeah, he played Papa Elf to Will Ferrell's buddy in the classic Christmas film. He continued to work well into his 80s. Newhart played Professor Proton on The Big Bang Theory. That one earned him his first and only Emmy Award.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is scandalous to me. They should have given that to him earlier. But yeah, really quick before we go to break, Saab is in his 80s, and when I talk to him, I always have to remind him, because, you know, he's been in so many things. I go, Saab, you were part of TV history. And he goes, okay. He's so humble. He's so humble. Bob, thank you. Thank you for all the laughs. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Anthony Anderson returned to guest host Jimmy Kimmel Live on Thursday night, and he decided to see, oh, never do this, what people were saying about him in the comments section of his show's YouTube channel. Oh, God, watch this.
Because I've gotten tons of support this week in the YouTube comments, like this one. We love Jimmy Fallon's show and your guest host on the show, Anthony Anderson. Ooh, so close. So close. But Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon are two different white men. And on the topic of mistaken identities, I'd like to say something to the person who posted this next comment. Great job reading Rainbow Guy. I'm not LeVar Burton, mother.
A reading rainbow. I love that show.
That is great.
Yeah.
He's done all of the guest hosts on Kimmel. I've said this, I know, have done such a good job. All of them.
That's not easy to do. So
No.
it's impressive. Yeah.
No, walking into a show, a pre-established show, and just doing it all by your, it's not for the faint of heart. Other stars will soon be hosting the show, including Ryan Reynolds, Jeff Goldblum, and RuPaul will be sitting for Jimmy. Sticking with late night, up next, producer and director Sean Levy stopped by The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon, on Thursday. He directs the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie, as well as producing Stranger Things. Well, of course, Jimmy had to ask him about the 5th and final season of Stranger. Watch this.
We released a video recently, so I think the world knows we're like just past the halfway mark. We're shooting season 5. I can tell everyone, I mean, we want to get it out there to the world as much as the world is waiting for it.
Yeah.
But we want to make it great. We want to stick this landing. It's our last season.
Yes.
And everyone's back there making the show, and literally we
Duffer
released.
Brothers are awesome.
Duffers are in it. The cast is in it.
Sean Levy doesn't mess around.
No.
Guys. He doesn't mess around. He doesn't play.
I actually appreciate that.
Yeah.
Make sure it's right before you send it out.
I'm sure there's a lot of pressure to rush it, and then it would be a disaster if they did. So yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
I think all of us that are fans, I would rather wait and have it be great other than rush it out just because we're impatient and we want the new season.
For
you
sure.
know?
Yeah.
Now look, I've said this too. We should get it out soon. The kids are soon going to be in their 50s. So, you know what I mean? We got to...
It's true.
I mean, seriously.
Millie Bobby Brown got married. I mean, I don't know. Like,
She's using that root spray you showed yesterday. Yeah.
She has gray hair now.
She has gray hair now.
Gosh. Yeah.
By the way, can I tell you, let me compliment you. Your unsexy list of thigh cream and etc. blowing up on our socials. People love you. And I never thought I never thought women would slide into my DMs to tell me the names of their boobs. I'm not joking. My favorite was a woman named Suzanne.
Oh.
She DM'd me late last night. She goes, "Could you please tell Fallon my boobs are Cagney and Lacey?" Yeah. I said, I'm
so honored.
I'm like, I'll pass that on.
Yeah, thank you.
So Suzanne's boobs are named Cagney and Lacey. Yeah.
Do we assume the left one's Lacey?
No, Cagney's to the left.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah.
Next in the dish. If you missed yesterday's episode, you're like, what the hell is he? Anyway, yeah. Next in the dish, a much new look at the much anticipated sequel to Beetlejuice. A new trailer just dropped, the second trailer, and giving us, this is a good trailer because it's actually giving us plot details. Let's look at this.
The living, the dead, can they coexist?
Now's my chance.
Ghosts aren't real. Only gullible people believe that kind of crap.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I need you to help me save my daughter. And how do I know that you're going to keep your word?
I swear on my dead mother's soul. Bob, you and the boys stand guard. Nobody gets through. Let's go, honey.
Looks so good. You know, Lydia, played by Winona Ryder, uses Beetlejuice to help protect her daughter from the netherworld. That one opens, Beetlejuice opens in early September. That would be a great Halloween costume for the two of us for the Halloween episode.
Oh yeah.
To do Lydia and Beetlejuice.
Oh, I'm down to be Lydia.
That would be fun.
Okay.
Lydia's so cool.
Our costumes last year didn't go over as well as we had hoped, so maybe we should do a classic. You were the Delta credit card, and I was the little bag of Sun Chips.
Oh yeah. Oh, people did not like.
They didn't. I don't think they got it.
Put more effort into your costume.
It was rough.
People were
like,
mad.
For the record, Eric put a lot of effort into making those costumes.
Yeah, a lot of effort.
Yeah.
People, I'm like, relax, it's just a dumb costume on a silly show. Anyway, up next, this story is just crazy, and it calls for...
No, she didn't.
So close. So close.
Wait, hold on a minute. It's time for my occasional segment. Is director Leo sleeping? That's right, yeah.
No, she didn't.
Let me check. Hey, Leo.
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah. Has the party started early in there, or?
It is Friday.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Leo and Chris have pinatas in there. They're just, yeah. Anyway,
yeah,
you may have heard about a new Netflix docu-series looking at the life and music and career of Prince. It's been in production for 4 years, but it seems like we may never see it. So Variety, Variety reports that the docu-series is, quote, dead in the water. So here's why. People in charge of Prince's estate say the docu-series isn't accurate. Reps tell Variety events from Prince's life were sensationalized and not fact-checked properly. And the deal also said that the show would be 6 hours, but the director made it 9 hours. And then that that activated a trigger in the contract that allowed the estate to withhold all the music rights. And how can you have a Prince documentary without Prince music? You know, anyway, there's still hope that the two sides can work out a deal so we can actually see this. 4 years of work.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine being the documentarians? Like, and if they did something untoward or wrong, I get it. But if they didn't, and it's just a difference of opinion, a creative difference, that sucks.
That really sucks. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That'd be, I don't know how to comprehend that.
No, 4 years of work.
Yeah.
I just hope they can, I hope for fans, forget those two parties, you know, for the fans.
Yeah. I get the family doesn't want anything sensationalized. I get that, but yeah.
Yeah. Up next, it's been a rumor for years about Matthew McConaughey that he doesn't wear deodorant, and that as good looking as he is, he has a certain smell, a scent, if you rather. This week, his former co-star Kate Hudson was on Watch What Happens Live and got this question.
Melanie G said, was that old urban legend true that you forced Matthew McConaughey to wear deodorant while filming Fool's Gold?
No.
No.
No, he doesn't wear deodorant.
Right.
And by the way, I don't either.
There you go.
As Brad just realized the backstage, I had to like look for deodorant bags.
Right.
No, my thing was that I could smell him from, you know,
right,
because I got so we were
Matthew's
so close.
here. Yes.
Yeah, you know, he's an we're au naturals.
I love that. I would expect nothing less than either of you.
Hot people get away with everything.
Right?
Truly.
We have to be clean and smell well.
Yes. Yes. All the time. It's exhausting.
It is. Is this a deal breaker for you? What I mean? No. I mean no.
With Matthew McConaughey?
No. But let me. I think no matter how good looking you are.
Yeah.
Like okay. Oh God, because my ultimate. Let me think if I'm being a hypocrite here. Because my ultimate get out of jail free card is Ryan Phillippe.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, would I reject him
No.
if he smelled like trash?
Not at first. Not at first.
The audience is weighing in. Yeah, no.
Listen, not at first, but then eventually you'd be like, I can't do it anymore, Ryan.
Yeah.
Like we have to agree.
To bathe.
Yeah. My husband, yeah, occasionally.
Okay.
My husband is a hot, short king, and when I first started dating him, his like facial hair stunk, and I'm like, dude, you smell like weird Parmesan cheese. And he's like, well, I shower, and I was like, do you wash your beard? And he's like, you're supposed to wash your beard. I'm like, oh God. But we stuck it out together, and now I can report he doesn't smell like Parmesan cheese anymore. So there is hope. There is hope. If you just told Ryan you smell like a can of chicken noodle soup, he'd probably shower for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have smelled Matthew McConaughey. I have, yeah.
Go on.
Forgetting. I know. Well.
Yeah, did he know?
Well, yeah. I was in New York to interview him for his movie We Are Marshall.
Okay.
And for the interview, they reconstructed a locker room. It was weird, and I'm not. Eric, Leo, take the jib camera. So let me show you. So imagine, if you will, little Jason sitting on the bench like this. Matthew McConaughey is dressed like a coach, and he did this. My head was right here.
Now, did you lean in?
We'll be right back. Stay right there, because coming up in just a little bit, Stephanie Hansen is back from her cabin and back in the Jason Show kitchen, showing you how to make your own ice cream sandwiches. And then we're going to play a little game with our studio audience, a little 5-second showdown. That and more when we come back. Welcome back. In the summertime, who doesn't love a bowl of ice cream at the end of a long, hot day? That's right, sitting there looking at Matthew McConaughey. Instead of grabbing a tub from the grocery store, you might actually have all the ingredients sitting at your house to make your own ice cream. Joining us now with her ice cream recipes. Give it up. It's the return of foodie queen Stephanie Hansen, host of Taste Buds on Fox Local.
Okay, before we get into ice cream, can I have a 15-second rant about body odor?
Go ahead.
I do not wear deodorant either. Now, I mean, if I'm like gonna run a marathon, sure, I'll slap a little on, but in my day-to-day, I don't, and your body gets used to it, and you normally don't smell. My sister says that my deodorant is garlic, because she says I smell like garlic all the time. Because I'm always cooking, right? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. You don't want me to smell like garlic?
Well, we go from garlic to let's make some ice cream.
Do I smell like garlic
No,
right
I
now?
think you smell delightful.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, don't touch me. Anyway, okay, yeah. So okay, let's start with the ice cream, and this is no-churn ice cream.
Yeah, and I feel like we've done this before on the show.
We've done a version of it before.
Okay, so here's the thing, people. You can make ice cream at home, and you don't need a maker or anything special equipment. All you need is a can of sweetened condensed milk, a pinch of salt, and 2 cups of cream. That's it. So you can blend that in a blender, you can mix it in a Cuisinart, you can get your hand and just mix it, but then you pour that into...
No sugar?
No,
because
there's
the milk
so much sugar in the
milk.
sweetened condensed milk. That's why you add the salt.
Oh, to balance it out.
Yes. And then you just freeze it. And this is what it looks like. And you can freeze it in like a loaf pan so you can get a deep scoop. For this situation that we're doing,
okay.
I just made plain vanilla. So I did add a little bit of vanilla, but let's say you're big into strawberries. You could pour those in there. You know I love rhubarb. I've made a lot of rhubarb ice cream in my day. You can use like Oreo bits, coffee, whatever you like. It is literally so easy to make ice cream, and it tastes fantastic. You don't like think it's going to be the same. It's in some respects better, and it's way cheaper. A can of sweetened condensed milk is like, what is it, $2? And then you have the heavy cream. So yeah.
I now with this, I'm just going to go to the store. I know, no, but the machines. What's the difference?
You don't need a machine because you make a custard with eggs, with cream, and then you get the custard blended together, and then you put the custard in your machine. Then the machine has to go for hours. Then you have to freeze it. You have to freeze the container. It's a lot of work to make homemade ice cream with those machines.
I know. I'm coveting. Ninja has. They call it a creamy. It's like an ice cream machine, and now they have a slushy. And I want both of those machines, but I can't buy any more kitchen appliances.
Okay,
I've been cut off from small kitchen appliances.
I'm gonna do a
but I want that new slushy machine so bad.
I'm gonna do a segment that's gonna teach you how to make a slushy at home like that, because I know how to do it.
Okay.
Okay, it's not today.
But
I'll do it later on.
Can it be changed to do margaritas? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I want it for. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do a little pantomime here, right?
So we've made the ice cream. How long does that need to freeze?
5 hours.
5 hours.
Doesn't take as long as you think.
So oh my God! If you wake up in the morning,
you can have it that
night. If you have a BBQ at night, your ice cream's ready. Okay.
Yep. Or let's just say it's that time of the month, and you wake up and you're like, "Whoa, I'm really gonna need some ice cream tonight." Ladies know, that's why they're laughing. Sometimes.
The gays know too. I mean, we know.
It is true. Men do have like their 3 days of the month. I'm just gonna say.
3? Yeah.
You have 7.
I have 7 to 10. Let me tell you. Ask my husband.
Oh, we've discussed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay, so we've made our ice cream.
Okay.
Now we're gonna make the most delicious, easy, super sweet cookies. I'm sorry, like if you put a sprinkle on anything, I'll eat it. Chicken liver pate, put some sprinkles on it. Yes, please, I'd love it. I just think sprinkles.
Were you bitten by a rabid animal at the cabin? You're normally a little Nutter Butters. Were you bitten by a radioactive spider while you were gone?
I'm very relaxed.
You are like there's a original recipe chicken. You are extra crispy chicken today. You are, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let's hold that thought.
Okay.
By the way, if you want all these recipes, any of the recipes that Steph ever does on the show, it's stephaniesdish.com. And as I said at the very top, don't forget to download the newest episodes of Steph's show, Taste Buds. You can find it on Fox Local or wherever you get your...
Stream your things.
That's what Can we get a dart gun too so I can... We'll be right back. We'll finish this up after this. That's simply not possible, right? I'm positive. We're back with this one. Stephanie Hansen. There's a lot of sprinkles on this table.
Oh, yeah. Someone tried to snort them earlier.
Yeah.
I told them not to.
I know. It's like clown narcos up here.
Yeah. I'm trying to have a little fun. Okay?
Yeah.
Little festivities.
I'll be finding that in my hair tonight. Okay, so so the ice cream is set for 5 hours.
Yep.
It's frozen. Let's make a sandwich. What do we do?
Okay, so we're gonna make these very easy cookies. They're literally just butter, flour, sugar, vanilla, baking soda, baking powder, a little salt. And then you mix that all up with the butter. Then you roll.
Good luck trying to write that down fast.
It's on my website. Then you roll that cookie in your jimmies, or you can roll them in sprinkles, just like you would a sugar cookie.
What did you just call them?
Jimmies.
They're called jimmies?
Yeah. Haven't you ever heard that?
No, we didn't call them jimmies in Indiana.
What did you call them?
Well,
Sprinkles?
Sprinkles.
Well, I think to be
Fallon,
fair,
right? Did we call them jimmies in Indiana?
Do you know what a jimmy is?
Thank you. Yeah, we didn't. No.
Or who a jimmy is?
No. Okay, so you get your bowl of jimmies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you take your round circular cutter.
Like a biscuit cutter?
Yep. And when you make the cookies, you're making them just like you would like a rolled sugar cookie. So you're rolling, instead of in sugar, in either jimmies or sprinkles.
Okay.
Now, I've been doing my best to keep this somewhat solid.
Yeah, while you're doing that, can I ask you, do you have a secret, like this ain't gonna be pretty, but it doesn't matter, it's for TV.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't gonna end well.
Yeah, it
but
is.
anyway, yeah. But do you have you always have one Hansen hack for everything you make? Do you have one thing that's a must for your sugar cookies, like the cookies like this?
Yes,
I knew you did, yeah.
Use the right bottom glass, because some glasses have like a half moon. It needs to be perfectly flat, and then you stare into the glass when you're pushing down so that you can see that the cookie is the same width as the bottom of the glass, so they're all uniform.
Oh, okay.
So that's a Hansen hack. Okay, do you want to try it?
May I try it?
Yeah. So they're really easy.
So this is literally just your homemade ice cream.
Yep.
And your homemade your cookie with the jimmies.
Yep.
Or these are the sprinkles, but
yep. And I'm using this little round thing as just a guide.
Yeah.
And yeah, my ice cream's melting a little bit. That happens, but you can see, like, if you were at home and you could keep this solid enough, it's very easy to do.
Once you make them, can you refreeze them for later?
You absolutely can. You can wrap them and freeze them. Here's another little, like, if you want to get real fancy,
sure.
You can just roll the sides. Okay, so you've got jimmies on the sides, sprinkles on the sides.
Oh.
It's good, isn't it?
It's really good. The last time you joined us, you were live from the cabin.
Yes.
Now, again, for all of you in other parts of the country, we have what's called cabin culture. On the weekends, the entire state moves north.
It's true.
Literally.
It is true.
It is true. So any takeaways? Were you attacked by a wild animal?
I saw the biggest bear I've ever seen and took a video of it.
Okay.
And spent some time with that said bear.
What's that?
Oh, that's my garden. That's where Tomato Lady is trying to get tomatoes to grow. That's on our island. That's a tree. It's real pretty.
Holy crap, it's a tree.
That's my view of looking out. That's my island.
Yeah.
There's the bear.
Oh, there's the bear.
He was gigantic.
Oh,
that's me having pizza with friends. It was really fun.
That bear, did you see him later?
It was legit. I saw him for like 15 minutes. Here's Kurt rolling out pizza dough with a wine bottle. with his grilling glasses.
Yeah, this is
he has special glasses to grill.
You always hear Steph talk about her husband. He is real. He's right there. Yeah.
And there's Stanley. He always barks when I pick up my phone.
There we go.
He's like a small child.
Well, we're glad you're back. Give it up for Stephanie Hansen, everybody. Stephanie'sDish.com. Don't forget to tune into Stephanie's radio show, The Weekly Dish, as well. And Taste Buds on Fox Local. One more time, Stephanie Hansen. We'll be right back, everybody. Back in a moment. That's really good. It's fun. Yeah. Welcome back. Our set's already under construction up there. It is one of my favorite games that we play on my radio show. It's called 5-Second Showdown, and today we're playing it with our studio audience. The rules are very simple. I'll randomly give you a category, and somebody in our audience has to name 3 of those things in 5 seconds before the time runs out. Our first contestant today, Mary, come on down. There we go. Come on down. Stand right there. There we go. Mary, where are you from, my friend?
I'm from Northfield.
Oh, well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This color looks real good on TV, by the way. You're looking real pretty. Okay, Mary, no pressure. Are you ready to go?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. Mary, name 3 things that make you jealous.
Pretty men, pretty women, and kids. Shoot.
Okay, I'll give it to you because you said pretty men. There we go. There we go. Thank you, love. Give it up for Mary, everybody. Okay. Let's go to a dude. Where's Dave? Give it up for Dave. Come on down, Dave. We're going to see what Dave's got. There we go. Dave, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
You look familiar to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go back.
We go back a little bit, don't we?
Yeah.
This is Fallon's brother-in-law, everybody. That's right, yeah. Okay. Dave, you ever played this game before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, here we go. Dave, now remember, this is a family show. Name 3 machines you use for exercising.
Treadmill, Bowflex, and stair stepper.
You got it. Okay, Dave. I don't want to make fun of you, but your sister-in-law is judging you for the Bowflex. Yeah. Give it up for Dave, everybody. Thank you. Okay, let's, where's Dana? Dana, come on down. Give it up for Dana, everybody. There we go, thank you. How you doing, Dana?
I am doing well.
Where are you from?
Hinckley, Minnesota.
Hinckley!
Yes.
Home of the Grand Casino.
Yes.
I like your shirt, Dana.
Well,
that's very nice.
Thank you very much.
Okay, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Name 3 objects that are usually white.
Paper. I don't know, pencil.
Oh, Dana.
I know.
We would have accepted Casper the Ghost, White Out. You know, there we go.
That's where I was
Sheets,
going.
yeah, it's fine. Thank you, Dana. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's give it up for Fallon. Let's give it up for Fallon, everybody. Oh, you already have a mic. Anyway, Fallon, we're going to do a couple rounds with you, okay? You ready to go?
Yeah, no. You see how well I did the other day.
Yep,
Yeah.
I know. You ready to go, Fallon?
Mm-hmm.
Fallon.
Yes.
Name 3 ways you deal with stress.
Sleeping, bath, singing. I get out my rage through singing. Right?
Okay.
Aaron knows.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Now, remember, I got to remind you, too, this is a family show. You ready?
Yeah.
Fallon, name 3 things we would find in your nightstand.
Lotion, chapstick, ponytail holder. What'd you think I was going to say?
I don't know. Dirty bird, okay? Oh, this is good.
Okay.
Okay. Name Name 3 people even a zombie wouldn't eat.
Nope. Nope. I refuse. Nope.
Oh, God.
Nope.
Oh, I tried on that one with you. Fallon.
Yeah.
Name 3 means of transport.
Bus, bike, scooter.
Okay, I didn't even press the thing.
Okay. Didn't even say car.
Give it up for Fallon, everybody.
You want me to go then?
Yeah. Let's do one more person. Where's Susan, everybody? Susan, come on down. Watch your step, love. There we go. Susan, friend, where are you from?
Roseville.
Oh, home of my Red Lobster. Yes, I love the Roseville. Okay, you ready, Susan?
Yes.
Susan, name 3 small creatures. People. Oh no, I'm not done. Yeah. Name 3 small creatures that people are afraid of.
Mice, snakes, spiders.
I don't need to ask your name. We're just going to call you Cheater. There we go.
And then I get punished.
I love you. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Name 3 objects that start with M.
Money, monkey, mace.
You can't beat it, can you?
I don't know what that says about you. I don't. Yeah, go ahead and have a seat. Go ahead. Give it up for our players, everybody. We'll be right back after this. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating with our birthday club today. They get a pin, a sash, and up to $20 of free play at our friends at Grand Casino. Now, remember, if you have an August birthday like me, come celebrate with us in July. Now, keep in mind, our show is going to be live at the Minnesota State Fair, so we won't be doing the birthday club in the second half of the month. So come see us. We're going to have a great time. And speaking of the fair, you can come see us, too, at the Minnesota State Fair. You don't need a separate ticket to come to the Jason Show. You just need a ticket for the fair. Yep. Time to meet our last JVIP of the week. Today, it's a viewer from the Chicago area. This is Mark from Cook County, Illinois. That's right. He loves our insights on the show. And despite being from a different generation, he loves my ability to reach the audience. I appreciate that, Mark. Great compliment. He gets a mug and enter to win the monthly grand prize, and that includes being a VIP guest in our audience, a $150 gift card to Becker Furniture, and a $250 gift certificate to Renew Med Spa. Back after this. Oh, God, I just got to say again, Fridays, usually without fail, one of the best days of the week, thanks to this great studio audience today. Seriously. So good. Yeah, and just to expand a little bit on what I said earlier, we do only have a couple weeks left, and then the show is we're gonna have all new episodes. I think you're gonna like them at the beginning of August, and then we are at the Minnesota State Fair, and then in September you're gonna see a brand new set, and it's the start of season 10 So when you come visit us, I told my friend here, as she exits, she can steal whatever she wants from the set. She can take whatever, as people exit, take whatever part of the set you want, because we're burning this thing down. So that's right. Hey, next week on the show, Lisa Breckenridge has another Trader Joe's recipe, plus some of our all-time favorite guests. Sheila E. will be here. That's right. And Melissa Peterman will be here. That's right. Okay. That's next week. But right now, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great weekend, everybody.